Honestly, guys, I find it hard to understand Ozzy sometimes. The way he snubbed Onyeka last night and was just vibing with Victoria, discussing even was in the kitchen when Onyeka was outside. It was even Wani that came out and was trying to dry her tears. Okay, guys, this is Spicy Update with Lovely On. Please, have you liked my video? Go ahead to like the video. This is where reality meets fantasy. Who they pod, no they select toilet. Okay, just go ahead, subscribe to the YouTube channel anywhere just so you will love it here. So you guys, last night you guys know that Smirnoff task took a whole lot of time. They ended that task around, was it to 12 or past 12 or something? I can't even remember. So then Onyeka, I think Onyeka got tipsy, or would I say drunk, from their whole cocktail and everything they were doing. So they came back to the house. Meanwhile, Ozzy from the games arena was just vibing with Victoria, and they came back to the house. He was having this conversation with Victoria. While okay, before then, OC was with Cassia. Well, I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about that, you guys. So Ozzy was having this conversation with Victoria, and they were just talking about a whole lot of things. Ozzy brought out the day Ibuka mentioned um that very day Ibuka asked Victoria about the KISS now. So Ozzy was like, when Ibuka called me out, talking about that stuff, to tell you the truth, that day he would have been in full control of that day, but he decided not to. He chose not to. So he was like telling Victoria that he has made lots of observations about her. And, Victoria was so eager to know them now that he always talks about observation. He always talks about observation. But if he can just, itemize them, point them out, example, let her know. So Ozzy was like, no, that he doesn't really want to say those things here, like in public and all that. That outside the house. So Victoria said, you keep saying outside the house, you do this outside the house, outside the house. Like she was eager to know. You understand? She was eager to like know what are the observations you've made about me, what are the things that you want to talk to me about, whether once I'm doing well or I'm not doing well, things like that. Meanwhile, Onyeka was just Ozzy did not even give an iota of attention to Onyeka. So he was with Victoria. Later, they moved to the kitchen. But while they were having that conversation, I think he brought in a lot of things about what happened the last time, that, how, tipsy she was, how if he would have, if he was, if he really wanted to like do anything on that very day, he would have just let her on and, do whatever he wanted to do. But he didn't do all of that. He respected her and all that. But I could see that there are so many things Ozzy doesn't want to discuss, because some of them now are, coming to terms with reality that people are actually watching them. The public is like on them, watching them. So sometimes just reserve whatever it is you want to say. Just hold on to it. And I know I can see both of them having a very good friendship outside, especially when it comes to traveling, because Ozzy loves traveling, Victoria loves traveling, and the way they are getting to know each other day by day, little by little, their own friendship is just calm, not forceful, not like every day we must talk, every minute, every second. When the opportunity comes, Ozzy tend to spend quality time, and their conversation is always more of meaningful things. They try to like dig deeper right inside to know themselves. But what really shocked me was it was even OC that was eating at the table when Wani came, because Wani, they brought Sean and Handy's picture, and I'm going to talk about that separately, you guys. So she got emotional from there. Later she came to the table, dried Onyeka's tears, and later took her up to, she was telling her, let's go upstairs, let's go. And I think there was something she was doing. Then Nelly told her no, that she shouldn't be. Okay, food. She was feeding her. Nelly told her no, that she shouldn't be giving her more. You shouldn't give her more again of the food, so that she would not throw up. I think at the time, Onyeka was even throwing up. So, but Ozzy just maintained his own. No, he did as if nothing is happening. No. Later they went to the kitchen. He was in the kitchen with Ozzy. Kelly Ray, because Ozee claimed, I don't know, he made noodles, then his egg fell. So he was actually begging Kelly to give him egg. Not really begging, he was just telling him if he could get egg. I think he still gave him. Cassia was there in the kitchen. So he was there with Victoria. They still continued in their they still continued in their talk. Oh, at a time he jacked Victoria up. You guys needed to see how he carried Victoria up. Oh, he just carried Victoria up like this. And I'm like, Ozzy, I don't see your friend Onyeka. I not see your friend. But one thing I love that the fact that he wanted to like protect her from the public. He didn't want to say some things. Okay, he didn't want to actually say, anything they say. Just like I'm bringing you guys this gist as we are watching. Like me, I slept very late. I retired late yesterday. Okay, so anything he says, he doesn't really want something that will leave a mark, as he said this. So there are discussions he feel this one should be in private. Just like Kellyre was telling Cassia yesterday, no, you won't do past this one for public, you understand? So let's just leave some things for outside the house. We can talk about it and, but I don't know what observations he said he made. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, it's good you tell people, you tell her whatever it is, or probably me, if you ask me, I'm thinking that maybe you say, you appeared weak that day. Make sure you don't drink much next time. Do you know that if somebody wanted to like do anything to you that day, the person would have done. Imagine it wasn't the house. Let's say it was just anywhere. You understand? If he had wanted to, with the way Victoria was that very day. So probably he has some advice or has some things to let her know. But the fact that he was just like very comfortable around her while my Oni was shedding tears. I don't know why Oni was shedding tears though, but then I know she was not in her right state. Okay, let's not just drag it and say it's something else. But then probably I believe she needed some attention from Ozee too. But the way that one turned black, if he later went to her later in the night, guys, I retired around past 1 to 2. So if he later went to her to check on her and probably help her out, that I don't know. But one thing I've also come to realize is that sometimes it may be Victoria and Ozee will just concentrate with Onyeka as if he's not even seeing you. Then the next minute is with Victoria. So he's just trying to balance these two, just trying to balance the whole equation, just trying to make sure that he's not here, he's not there. That's exactly what I'm looking at. He's just trying to make sure that I'm not solely into this one and I'm not like into this one. I'm just like vibing with the two ladies. But outside the house, I see both Victoria and Ozee getting more closer because I think they stay in Lagos. Both of them is Onyeka that will be joining them in Lagos from Abuja. But I could see more. Please share your thoughts in the comments, irrespective of whoever your fan is. Please, I do say the show will soon come to an end. None of them is going to give me their money. Oh. At the end of the day, is you guys that will still contribute for everything. They will come out now. They will grow their socials. Some of them might even come on this app. Under 2 weeks, they've gotten over how many subscribers. So why will I people be feeling that probably I want to be biased, or I don't care. All I know is that if I'm hyping you, I'm hyping you. If I'm analyzing about you, I'm analyzing about you. At the end of the day, nobody's giving me money. We've seen past winners over years. Has anyone given me a dime before? Has anyone given me a dime? So why will I come and drag, oh, you're my fave? I don't have any fave as a blogger. No get strength for fave. I no get strength for fave. And when they say, hey, you're a double K, if you watch most all bloggers, I'm not the only one who hypes double K. Even the ones that used to hype Wani, Wani, Wani. So, like, we hype everybody. Once you're to be talked about, we talk about you. It doesn't really matter because none of them is giving me their money. At the end of the day, it's still us that will want to look for what to do for them. So, leave stanship aside. What do you think about this Ozee, Onyeka, and Victoria situation? You guys think Ozee is actually just playing a game, or he was doing that intentionally just to make Onyeka feel somehow, or that's just his person? He doesn't have anything up his sleeves. He's just like, I'm vibing with anybody I need to vibe with at any point in time. Please share your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.